Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is your first lecture in the wake of pandemic. So I'm going to deliver online classes that your time may not be disturbed and lost. So here, this lecture was already delivered in the class, but this is just to refresh your memory. So first of all, I would like to put before you the different levels of language. Here in this picture, you see that as you know, linguistics is the scientific study of language, and it has got different levels and branches and levels. So first of all, we should know the importance and the placement of syntax in the scheme of linguistics. So here you see that all the branches of linguistics has been divided into three categories. One is the sound, the structure, and the meaning. So phonetics and phonology deal with the sound, right? The sound system of language. Phonetics is the study of individual speech sounds. Phonology is the study of phonemes, which are the speech sounds of an individual language. You know these things very well. You have studied these things in the first, in the second, and the third semester, right? So these two branches of linguistics are heavily overlapping subfields, right? Cover all the sound that human can make, as well as which sounds make up different languages. So uh, then we have the second category, the structure, the morphology, and the semantics. Morphology in Arabic and Urdu is called sarf. In Arabic language, syntax is called nahwa, and I have discussed these things in detail in class. You know very well the background and all the relevant information was given to you. And morphology is the study of words and other meaningful units of language, like suffixes and prefixes and inflection, and all these things we have discussed in the second semester. In these things, like for example, dog and dogs, walk and walking, and how people figure out the differences between these words. So morphology deals with the structure of individual words, how words are structured. Syntax is a little bit major level, right? Syntax deals with the combination of words, right? So words are produced by morphology, and the words are combined by syntax. So syntax is the study of sentences and phrases, or how people put words into the right order so that they can communicate meaningfully. All languages have underlying rules of syntax, which along with morphological rules make up every language grammar. So actually grammar is consists of two parts, right? Morphology and syntax. These are the basic elements of grammar, right? So syntax deals with the proper alignment of words, phrases, and clauses in sentence. And then we have got other two branches dealing with the meaning. So semantics is descriptive referential meaning. As you know, semantics deals with the is about the meaning of sentences. Someone who studies semantics and is interested in words and what real world object or concept those words denote. This point has already been discussed. As far as pragmatics is concerned, so pragmatics is a little bit vast field, right? It deals with the text and context. For example, let me give you an example. For example, if a person is shouting, fire, fire, fire. If the army is deployed there and there is the artillery installed there, so it means that you should fire, right? You should use the gun. But if there is a congregation, people have got together somewhere, and there is a function, and somebody starts shouting fire, fire, fire. So there, the context is different. So the meaning will be that the fire has broken out, and please get out of this building. And so, in different places, a word can give different meanings. So semantics deals with the meaning of words and sentences, and pragmatics. This is also discourse analysis, the way words and sentences are used in everyday situations, the meaning of language and context. So the contextual meaning is dealt with by pragmatics. And I have got another image for you, right? That you here you see the levels of language in a different way arranged for you. Levels of language, phonetics and phonology. So they denote the sounds and system sounds. Morphology the forms in words, right? Syntax, clauses, sentences, deal with clauses, sentence, semantics, meanings of various kinds, and pragmatics. You see that language in use. So these are the different levels of language. Now I'm going to the first definition and importance of syntax. So you know what is syntax? So syntax, the word syntax has been taken from Greek word syntaxis, which means arrangement. So morphology deals with the word formation out of morphemes. So morphemes, you know, you have studied in the second semester that morphemes make a word. But syntax deals with phrase and sentence formation out of words. So the words are combined and the sentence is produced. In simple words, I can say that if you want to build a building, so we need different things. We need bricks and blocks, etc. So morphology produces, gives us the blocks, gives us the bricks, right? And then these bricks and these blocks should be put arranged in a proper sequence by a mason, right? So the cement and different materials are used to make a compact structure, right? So morphology produce the bricks and the blocks and the cement, etc., and the mason put these in proper sequence and order. So this is called the syntax. Syntax put the individual words and phrases and clauses in a sequence and in order. So this is called syntax. Syntax deals with phrase and syntax formation out of words. Syntax is the grammar, structure, and order of the elements in a language language statement, right? Definition, you see that another definition, the part of grammar that represents a speaker's knowledge of sentence in their structure is called syntax. So these are the downloaded images. Syntax specifies the correct word order for a language. So this is very important that you should know the correct word order. We are in need of learning the syntax. Why? Because the different languages have got different word order. Let me give you an example from Pushto. The, rotai, from. So the is subject, rotai is object, from is verb. So this is the order of the Pushto language is SOV, subject, object, verb. Let me give you an example from Urdu. मैं रोटी खाता हूँ. मैं is subject, roti is object, and खाता हूँ is verb. So Urdu is also SOV. Pushto is also SOV, and Urdu is also SOV. But I eat meal, I eat bread. So here in English, SVO. I subject, eat verb, and meal or bread is object. So here English is SVO. In Arabic language is VSO, verb, subject, object. So in world there are different languages are spoken, but these languages have got specific word order. So this is very important that for a language learner, a foreign language learner, he must get proficiency and the syntax and the arrangement of words in proper places. Otherwise the sentence structure will be disturbed. So when the structure is not in a proper sequence, the words are not put in proper places, so the meaning will be disturbed, the communication will not take place. So this is very important. As far as the native language speakers are concerned, so they have got the grammatical competence, the linguistic competence, and they can produce grammatically correct sentences unconsciously, effortlessly, without any effort, right? So all languages have mechanisms like syntax to make a limitless number of sentences. So this is very the beauty of language, that we have got some syntactic knowledge, the syntactic rules. So with the help of syntax, we can produce limitless number of sentences from limited number of words. This is I'm going to describe, inshallah. So this is a characteristic shared by all speakers of language. We have the another definition. Syntax is a branch of linguistics that studies how words are combined to form sentences and the rules that govern the formation of sentences. Syntactic rules in a grammar account for the grammaticality of sentences and the ordering of words and morphemes. So you know all these things very well, mashallah. This is a image from a book from Arabic Nahwa. I have discussed this point in class in detail, so this is just to refresh your memory. Nahwa of Quran is very important, and may Allah bless us to learn the Quranic syntax and morphology of the Holy Quran. Being Muslims, it's obligatory upon us. But here, this image is being uploaded just to show you that in Arabic language, the word Nahwa gives you seven meanings. So this shows the vast and vastness of Arabic language. The Arabic language is very rich language. Here in English syntax, we see that there is a one meaning arrangement of words, but in Arabic language, the Nahwa word, which is the meaning of syntax, has got seven different meanings. So the Persian poet has also composed a verse describing the different types of meanings of Nahwa. And Arabic poet has also given. Here you see both the verses. I put before you the Arabic verse. نحونا نحو نحوك يا حبيبي نحونا نحو قلب من رقيبي وجدناهم مريضا نحو قلبي تمنوا منك نحو من زبيبي. So here the poet says that you see in the first verse three نحونا نحو نحوك. So three shapes of the word Nahwa has been given, but different meanings. Nahawna, we made an intention. Nahwa nahwika ya habibi, that we wanted to go towards your tribe. Oh my friend, we made an intention to go to your tribe. Nahawna nahwa albi min raqibi. And on the way there were so many people were coming towards your home, your tribe. So we diverted their attention. Thousands of friends were coming to meet you, but we diverted their attention. So we wanted to have a meeting with you, not in the presence of others. وَجَدْنَاهُمْ مَرِيزًا نَحْوَ قَلْبِي. All of their hearts, they were diseased. They had love for you in their hearts. تَمَنَّوْا مِنْكَ نَحْوَ مِنْ زَبِيبٍ. And all of them were in search of treatment. So this is the, see that seven meanings have been given. And Ali Rizal Qawl has been given here. إِذَا جَاءَ نَحْوِيُّونَ فِي يَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ قيل في حقهم من جانب الله تعالى يا ملائكتي أنهوهم عن النار كما نهوا كلام عن الخطايا. So we should learn the Arabic syntax side. Ali Rizal says on the day of judgment, the experts of syntax will be brought before in the court of Allah. So Allah Ta'ala will tell the angels, O angel, protect these people from the fire of Jahannam, because these are the people who protected my kalam, my Quran, from the textual corruption. So this is very important that we should also, being Muslim, we should learn the Arabic Nahwa, right? So importance of syntax. Knowledge of the syntactic properties of languages must. This is the point which I put before you, that if we don't know the syntactic properties of a language, we don't know how to put words in proper places, so the sentences will be disturbed, the meaning will be disturbed. So how to structure sentences? Proper arrangement and placements of words and phrases in a sentence to produce logical sense and meaningful sentences, right? We speak in sentences and not in words. So this is very important point. That's why the experts say, the second language acquisition experts say, that we should learn the whole sentences, not individual words, right? So words give different meaning in different text and context. So we should learn language sentences, because a sentence is the unit of thought. Sentence is the basic element of communication. So when the sentence structure is not good and syntactically incorrect, so obviously the communication will not take place, the meaning will not be conveyed to the listening reader. Syntactically incorrect sentences cannot give message to the reader and listener. So what will be the result? Misunderstanding and ambiguity. So the communication, the purpose of communication will be defeated. So this is very important, right? Generative linguistic syntax, discover rules and principles. This is another point we will discuss, the generative grammar, that syntax not only deals with the proper placement of words, but it also discovers rules and principles. What are the rules and principles which govern the sentence structure? So this is very important, that syntax also discovers and dig out different rules and principles of syntax and the syntactic properties of a language. Sentence is an arrangement of words. Parts of sentence can be combined in infinitely many ways. Example, we have 5 words. You see 5 words: man, ball, the, and kicked. These are the possible combinations of 5 words is 5 pictorial, a math formula, you know. For example, we have the 5 words. We can produce 127 sentences out of these 5 words according to this math formula. Let me give you in Urdu. 5 सिपरा सिपरा 5 एकन 5 5 दूनी 10 10 तीन 30 30 चारे 120. So we can produce according to this mathematical formula 120 sentences. We can produce 120 sentences out of 5 words. Among them, only 6 combinations are grammatically correct, which are given here. You see, the man kicked a ball, a man kicked the ball kicked a man, a ball kicked the man, the ball comma a man kicked, the man comma a ball kicked. Note all the rest of बाकी so far 114 combinations are unacceptable to native speakers of English. Example: kick the man the ball is V is O. A man the ball kicked, the SOV. The man a ball kicked, SOV. Language makes indefinite use of finite set of rules. This is called the generative grammar or principles. So I have put here the grammatical competence. So I discussed this, that the native speakers have got grammatical competence and linguistic competence, and they are not in need of learning the syntactic properties of their language. For example, we are the speakers of Pashto, so we are not in need of syntax of Pashto, because we can produce sentences unconsciously, effortlessly, without, we are not in need of learning. So this is called the grammatical competence. The last point I would like to discuss with you is the grammatical models of sentence analysis. This is what I prepare for you. The types of syntactical analysis, when we go further, and I will deliver lectures. So we will analyze the sentences through these 3 modules. You see ICA, immediate constant analysis, and the PSG, phrase, structure, grammar, and TGG, transformational generative grammar. So these are the different modules of syntactic analysis. So we will imply these things. So you should work hard, put your heart and soul, and learn the thing. This is the first video. I don't know what will be the quality of this video, but try your level best to study your books and learn, and you can also put question to me. Thanks.